After an accident, you've been injured, and you may call me and you may say, what do I do now? How do we get compensation for what happened? How this works is like this. It's law school 101, as I want to call it. It's a tort. When you've been hurt by somebody else, we call that a tort. Basically means that we have the burden to show that somebody else caused you harm. And one of the things we have to do is prove this step of series of events. You have to be careful when you're driving a car. You can't be on your cell phone. You can't be texting. So if somebody breaches that duty, obviously we can show that they acted inappropriately, that they were reckless or careless. Once we establish that somebody else breached their duty, we have to again show that you suffered an injury that was proximately caused by that breach. This is where it gets a little tricky. A lot of times these days, insurance companies are willing to say, we breached a duty, we rear-ended you, we did something wrong, we're going to admit we're at fault. This is kind of a neat little thing that insurance companies and their lawyers are doing these days to try to say, okay, at a jury trial, we're very sorry about all this, we obviously hurt you, but here's where we don't think we owe you any money. Just because we rear-ended you, we don't think that we caused or proximately caused an injury that related to our breach of our duty, i.e., we don't think because we rear-ended you, we owe you any money. What they're doing, insurance companies and their lawyers, are they're looking at your past history. Perhaps you're an older person. Perhaps you had a prior injury. Perhaps there's something in your spine or your back or your arm or something that already existed before the accident. Insurance companies and their lawyers have millions, perhaps even billions of dollars at their disposal. What do? They go out and typically hire what's called an expert witness to come in and say, we reviewed this person's past medical history. We think this injury already existed, but you know better. You're the one that suffered the injury. You're the one that obviously had been living pain-free up until this moment you were rear-ended. So what do? They dispute all your medical charges. They dispute all of your injuries. And they say, we hit him. For sure we did. It's all our fault about that. But we don't believe that we injured them because this person had a pre-existing condition. So that's part of our job in proving all of the elements of a tort. Duty, a breach of that duty, and an injury that's been proximately caused by that breach, by that breach, by that breach.